Picture this. 1 in 3 adults worldwide is silently living with clogged arteries, a condition stealing blood flow from vital organs without warning. Your morning coffee, your evening meal, even the stress from your daily commute, all contributing to a silent crisis happening inside your cardiovascular system. Atherosclerosis, the medical term for arterial blockage, does not announce itself with fanfare. It builds quietly, brick by brick, plaque by plaque, until one day your body sends you an urgent message you cannot ignore. But what if ancient healing traditions held answers that modern science is only now beginning to validate? What if your kitchen could become a pharmacy for heart health? Today we are exploring 5 powerful botanical remedies rooted in Ayurvedic medicine that research suggests may help support cardiovascular wellness. These are not miracle cures, but time-tested approaches that work with your body's natural healing processes. Stay until the end, because I will share exactly how to rotate these remedies for maximum benefit and the critical safety information you must know before starting any new supplement regimen. Before we dive into these remarkable natural approaches, I want to take a moment to connect with you personally. If you are watching this video because heart health concerns touch your life or someone you love, you found the right community. This channel exists to bridge the wisdom of traditional Ayurvedic healing with rigorous modern scientific understanding. Hit that subscribe button right now and ring the notification bell so you never miss our life-changing content. Here is something special. I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below telling us which country you are calling home. We have amazing viewers from over 60 nations, and it is incredible to see how natural health information creates connections across continents and cultures. Your comment does more than just say hello. It helps our message reach more people who desperately need this information. Every subscription, every like, every share helps us build a movement toward better health through natural wisdom combined with scientific validation. The modern epidemic of heart disease did not appear overnight. It is the result of decades of lifestyle changes that our cardiovascular systems were not designed to handle. Research published by the American Heart Association shows that atherosclerosis, the process where arteries narrow due to plaque buildup, often begins silently in adolescence and progresses for decades before symptoms emerge. By the time chest pain or a cardiac event occurs, significant damage has already taken root. What drives this arterial destruction? Low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, when it becomes oxidized through exposure to free radicals, triggers an inflammatory cascade. This oxidized LDL essentially becomes sticky, attracting immune cells called macrophages that attempt to remove it. These macrophages become engorged with cholesterol, transforming into foam cells that deposit within arterial walls. Add chronic inflammation from stress, poor diet, and sedentary living, and you create the perfect environment for plaque formation. Conventional medicine typically intervenes with statins for cholesterol management, anticoagulants to prevent blood clots, and in severe cases, surgical procedures like angioplasty or bypass surgery. While these interventions save countless lives, they often do not address the root causes: oxidative stress, chronic inflammation, and metabolic dysfunction. This is where Ayurvedic medicine offers something different. Rather than merely suppressing symptoms, these traditional approaches aim to address underlying imbalances. The remedies we are discussing today have caught the attention of modern researchers precisely because they target multiple mechanisms simultaneously. Our first remedy combines 3 powerful ingredients that have been used across multiple healing traditions: garlic, ginger, and lemon. This trinity creates a synergistic formula addressing cardiovascular health from multiple angles simultaneously. Garlic contains allicin, a sulfur-rich compound that forms when fresh garlic is crushed or chopped. A comprehensive research review published in Oxidative Medicine and Cellular Longevity found that allicin demonstrates significant cholesterol-lowering effects in preclinical studies. The Chinese Medicine Journal documents that allicin protects against atherosclerosis by preventing LDL cholesterol oxidation, the critical first step in plaque formation. When LDL cholesterol becomes oxidized, it transforms from a relatively benign substance into an inflammatory trigger that initiates the cascade of arterial damage. Multiple studies published in peer-reviewed journals have documented that garlic components inhibit this oxidation process, essentially providing a protective shield for your cardiovascular system. Ginger brings its own remarkable arsenal through gingerol, its primary bioactive compound. A comprehensive review published in Food and Function documented that ginger exhibits potent anti-inflammatory properties crucial for cardiovascular health. Chronic inflammation is not just a consequence of heart disease. It is a driving force perpetuating plaque formation and instability. Research published in the International Journal of Cardiology demonstrates that gingerol significantly reduces inflammatory markers, including tumor necrosis factor alpha and interleukin 6, which play central roles in atherosclerosis progression. Lemon completes this therapeutic combination by providing concentrated vitamin C and other powerful antioxidants. Vitamin C plays multiple critical roles in cardiovascular health, from strengthening arterial walls by supporting collagen synthesis to neutralizing free radicals that contribute to oxidative stress. To prepare this brew, take 5 to 6 fresh garlic cloves and 1 in of peeled ginger root. Crush them together thoroughly to activate the beneficial compounds. Add this mixture to 1 liter of water and bring to a gentle simmer for 5 to 7 minutes. Remove from heat and allow to cool naturally to room temperature. Once cooled, add the juice of 1 whole fresh lemon and mix well. Transfer to a glass container and refrigerate for storage. Consume 50 milliliters daily, preferably first thing in the morning on an empty stomach for optimal absorption. If this causes any gastric discomfort, you can shift to taking it 1 hour after your morning meal. The second remedy utilizes fenugreek seeds, a plant known scientifically as Trigonella phonem graham. This remarkable seed addresses 2 major cardiovascular risk factors simultaneously: elevated cholesterol and blood sugar dysregulation. A comprehensive meta-analysis published in Phytotherapy Research analyzed 12 randomized controlled trials involving a total of 560 participants. The research demonstrated that fenugreek supplementation significantly decreased total cholesterol, triglycerides, and LDL cholesterol, while simultaneously increasing beneficial HDL cholesterol. The mechanisms behind these effects are fascinating and well documented in scientific literature. Fenugreek seeds contain high concentrations of soluble fiber, particularly a compound called galactoannin, which binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract. This binding reduces cholesterol absorption into the bloodstream before it can contribute to plaque formation. Fenugreek's blood sugar regulating properties are equally impressive and critically important for heart health. Research published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology shows that bioactive compounds and fenugreek seeds slow down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates, leading to more stable post-meal blood sugar levels. This matters tremendously because chronic elevated blood sugar damages arterial walls through a process called glycation, where sugar molecules abnormally attach to proteins and fats. This glycation accelerates atherosclerosis and increases cardiovascular risk substantially. The preparation could not be simpler, making this an accessible remedy for everyone. Take 1 to 2 teaspoons of whole fenugreek seeds and place them in a glass of warm water before going to bed at night. The overnight soaking softens the seeds and begins the process of releasing their beneficial compounds into the water. In the morning, strain the water and drink it on an empty stomach. For enhanced benefits, you can chew the remaining soaked seeds throughout the day whenever convenient. I will be honest with you, fenugreek water does not win any awards for taste. It has a slightly bitter, earthy flavor that takes some getting used to. However, the cardiovascular and metabolic benefits far outweigh this minor inconvenience. Many people report that after a week or two, they become accustomed to the taste. Some even begin to appreciate it as they notice improvements in their energy levels, digestion, and overall well-being. Now we arrive at one of Ayurveda's most revered formulations, trifula, which literally translates to 3 fruits. This classical preparation combines 3 medicinal fruits in equal proportions: amalaki, bibaki, and harataki, each contributing unique therapeutic properties. Research published in the IU Journal demonstrates that trifula significantly reduces cholesterol, triglycerides, and LDL levels in animal studies of experimentally induced hypercholesterolemia. Amalaki, also known as Indian gooseberry, or Emblea officinalis, is recognized as one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C on the planet. However, the vitamin C in amalaki is remarkably stable due to the presence of tannins that protect it from degradation during processing and storage. Research has documented amalaki's powerful antioxidant properties that protect arterial walls from oxidative damage. Studies show it supports healthy cholesterol metabolism and has been demonstrated to have anti-inflammatory effects throughout the cardiovascular system. Bibotate or Terminolia belli serves as a powerful detoxifier, particularly for the liver and gastrointestinal tract. A healthy liver is absolutely essential for proper cholesterol metabolism because the liver is responsible for both producing cholesterol and removing excess cholesterol from the bloodstream. Research indicates that Bibita possesses lipid-lowering properties and helps maintain healthy bile flow, which is crucial for cholesterol excretion from the body. Haritaki or Terminia chabella completes this therapeutic trio and is often called the king of medicines in Tibetan medical traditions. It has profound effects on digestive health and is considered a rejuvenative herb in Ayurveda. Research has shown that Haritaki possesses cardio-protective properties, helps regulate blood pressure, and supports healthy immune function. To use trifula powder effectively, start gradually to allow your body to adjust. Begin with half a teaspoon at night before sleep. You can mix it into warm water or place the powder directly on your tongue and wash it down with water. Monitor how your body responds over the next day or two. If half a teaspoon produces no noticeable effect, increase to 1 full teaspoon. For most people seeking cardiovascular benefits, the optimal dose is 1 teaspoon twice daily, morning and evening after meals. Our fourth remedy harnesses turmeric's anti-inflammatory power, but with a critical enhancement that dramatically increases its effectiveness. Turmeric, or curcuma longa, contains curcumin, a polyphenolic compound that has been the subject of over 10,000 published research studies examining its effects on virtually every system in the human body. A comprehensive meta-analysis published in Nutrition Journal examined 7 randomized controlled trials involving a total of 649 patients. The analysis found that curcumin supplementation significantly improved serum lipid levels in people with cardiovascular risk factors. This improvement included reductions in total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol levels. Chronic inflammation is increasingly recognized as a central driver of atherosclerosis development and progression. Research published in Oxidative Medicine and Cellular Longevity demonstrates that curcumin can inhibit multiple inflammatory pathways, including NF-kappa B, which is a master regulator of inflammatory responses throughout the body. By dampening inflammation, curcumin helps prevent the progression of existing arterial plaques and may even contribute to their stabilization. A comprehensive review published in Biomedicine and Pharmacotherapy details curcumin's cardiovascular protective effects through multiple mechanisms, including anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and lipid-modulating activities. Curcumin also supports endothelial function, which refers to the health of the inner lining of blood vessels. The endothelium produces nitric oxide, a molecule that helps blood vessels relax and maintain proper blood flow. A groundbreaking study published in the journal Aging found that 12 weeks of curcumin supplementation improved endothelial function by 36% in healthy middle-aged and older adults. However, curcumin faces a significant challenge: poor bioavailability. When consumed alone, very little curcumin is absorbed into the bloodstream. This is where black pepper becomes essential. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that research published in Plantamedica shows can increase curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. While incorporating turmeric into daily cooking provides some benefit, a more targeted approach offers additional advantages. Mix 1/4 teaspoon of high-quality turmeric powder with 1 small pinch of freshly ground black pepper and a glass of warm water. Consume this mixture at night before sleep, allowing the anti-inflammatory compounds to work throughout your body during rest and repair processes. The fifth and final remedy brings us to one of Ayurveda's most celebrated cardiac tonics, arjuna, botanically known as Termolia arjuna. In Ayurvedic cardiology, arjuna holds a position of unparalleled importance. Research published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology documents that it would be difficult to find a traditional Ayurvedic formulation for heart health that does not include arjuna as a primary ingredient. A randomized placebo-controlled clinical trial published in the International Journal of Cardiology involving 105 patients with coronary heart disease found that Terminia arjuna bark powder produced significant reductions in total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol levels, along with notable antioxidant effects that were comparable to vitamin E. The bark of arjuna contains a complex array of bioactive compounds, including flavonoids, tannins, saponins, and essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, and zinc, all of which contribute to cardiovascular health through different complementary mechanisms. One of arjuna's most significant benefits is its cardioprotective effect. Research has shown that Argina can help reduce damage to heart tissue caused by reduced blood flow, a property that makes it valuable for people with coronary artery disease. A systematic review published in the Journal of Traditional and Complementary Medicine found that Turia argina exhibits anti-athogenic, hypotensive, inotropic, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant actions. Clinical trials have demonstrated beneficial effects in patients with chronic stable angina, endothelial dysfunction, and heart failure. The antioxidant properties of argina protect the heart and arteries from oxidative stress, one of the fundamental mechanisms driving cardiovascular disease progression. Studies conducted in animal models have shown that argina significantly increases coronary artery blood flow and protects myoartial tissue from ischemic damage. To prepare Argangina water, take 1 teaspoon of Argina bark powder and add it to a glass of warm water. Place this mixture over low heat and allow it to simmer gently for 3 to 5 minutes. This heating process helps extract the medicinal compounds from the powder. After simmering, strain the water to remove any sediment. The ideal time for consumption is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, which maximizes absorption. If you experience any mild gastric discomfort, you can add fresh lemon juice or a small amount of raw honey to improve palatability. With 5 powerful remedies available, the practical question arises: which should you actually use? The answer lies in a strategic rotation that prevents your body from adapting to any single remedy while ensuring you benefit from all 5 approaches. I recommend implementing a weekly rotation schedule where you use one remedy for an entire week before moving to the next. This creates a 5-week cycle that you will repeat continuously. This rotation approach serves multiple important purposes. First, it prevents tolerance, a phenomenon where the body's response to a remedy can diminish with continuous exposure. Second, it addresses cardiovascular health from multiple angles. Some weeks focus more on inflammation reduction, other weeks emphasize cholesterol metabolism, and others support detoxification. Third, it keeps the protocol interesting and sustainable, which is crucial for long-term adherence. However, before starting any of these remedies, you must consider important safety precautions. If you have hemophilia, any bleeding disorder, or if you are taking anticoagulations like Warfarin and novel oral anticoagulants, you need to exercise extreme caution with garlic due to its blood-thinning properties. Do not use the triple threat detox brew without first consulting your healthcare provider. Similarly, if you have gallbladder stones or gallbladder disease, turmeric should be used very cautiously or avoided altogether. Turmeric stimulates bile production and gallbladder contraction, which could potentially trigger painful gallbladder attacks or complications if stones are present. These botanical remedies work best as part of a comprehensive approach. They cannot work miracles if you continue consuming foods that promote arterial damage. Follow a diet emphasizing fresh vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats from sources like olive oil and nuts, and minimize processed foods, refined sugars, and trans fats. Regular physical activity, stress management, and adequate sleep are equally essential. Consistency and patience are essential virtues on this healing journey. Follow this protocol religiously for a minimum of 40 to 60 days. Why this specific time frame? Arterial damage accumulates over years and decades. While these remedies support the healing process, they cannot instantly reverse years of damage. 40 to 60 days represents the minimum time needed for your body to begin demonstrating measurable changes. After completing this initial phase, schedule follow-up blood work specifically for a complete lipid profile, including total cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, HDL cholesterol, and triglycerides. If possible, request advanced markers like apolipoprotein B, lipoprotein A, and high-sensitivity C reactive protein. Many people experience pleasant surprises. Improvements not only in cholesterol numbers but also in how they feel. Increased energy, better sleep quality, improved digestion, and a general sense of vitality are commonly reported benefits. Remember that meaningful improvements require full commitment to both the remedies and dietary recommendations. We have journeyed through 5 powerful natural remedies, representing the wisdom of Ayurvedic medicine, validated by modern scientific research. From the triple threat detox brew, preventing cholesterol oxidation, to fenugreek's dual action on cholesterol and blood sugar, to tripola's gentle detoxification, to turmeric's profound anti-inflammatory properties, and finally, to Arjuna's direct cardioprotective benefits. Each remedy offers unique advantages that, when used in rotation, provide comprehensive cardiovascular support. If this video provided valuable information for you or someone you love, I have a special request. Type yes in the comments below. This simple word means everything to us. It shows our message is resonating and helping real people make positive changes. Your yes motivates us to continue creating content bridging ancient wisdom with modern science. Take a moment to hit that like button. Share this video with friends and family who might benefit. And subscribe to this channel with notifications turned on. Thank you for investing your time in learning about these powerful natural remedies. Your heart deserves the best care possible.